Hey guys, Jonathan Zabrocki. How you doing? Hey, I'm a realtor just like you. And in this video, I'm going to go over part 2 of the 5-part series of how to work with buyers that are just fun to work with, how to work with buyers that know what they want, and how to earn some great income by working with these people. So in the last video, we went over how to show a home. We went over the importance of showing people $100, telling them that you're going to ask them if they want to buy the home or not within 5 minutes. We went over how to show the home differently, to show that you're a leader and you know what's going on. You got a plan for them. And so today we're going to go over like what to do when you're working with a buyer and they say this, they're not seeing like what we like, or, gosh, these homes are too expensive, kind of variations of that, like what to do with that. So this is what to do. Got to review the initial consultation that you did with them. So I have, the green machine, and in my green machine, I have the initial consultation, which I go over with my buyers and sellers. I go page by page. It's about a 9-page initial consultation. And the main part of it is the second part is asking these 7 questions and really getting deep into like why they want to buy in the first place. And then the third part of the IC. But I've done that in a different video. You can find that on YouTube or somewhere online. But definitely review the IC that you did with them to make sure you're all on the same page. Number 2 is a good, well, something I see a lot of traditional realtors do is they play Mr. Potato Head. So what happens is this, you're showing homes, which is great. And the buyer says like, hey, we really like this home because of these 3 things. And then you go to home, that's home A. And then you go to home B and they go, gosh, we really like these 2 things in that home. And then you go to home C and you're like, and the buyer's like, gosh, we like these 4 things, 5 things. And what happens is if we don't put a stop to that right away, these buyers think that they can get these things, and these things all in one home, all at this price point that they want. And so that's kind of impossible, right? You can get all those things, you probably just got to 2x your budget. So if you were looking at 400K home, cool, you can get all those things. Now you just got to look at an $800,000 home. So I don't ask people at the end of each home, like, hey, what'd you like best about it? What'd you like not least about it, right? So stop doing that if you're doing that, because you're just going to delay the process and you're going to confuse buyers, right? So you ever had a buyer ghost you? You know what that means? Like you're working with a buyer and you're like, man, I thought we were having the best time ever. And then this buyer, like they just disappear, probably because you were playing Mr. Potato Head. Okay, cool. So this is what I do instead, 3 options. And so I tell people you got 3 options. Number 1, let me see, I probably have this taped up on another thing here. I do, right here. So number 1, 3 options when you're looking at a home and you're not seeing what you like. It's this right here. So number 1, we got to accept this is what you get. We got to increase your purchase price, or we got to get you moving a little further out. So I'll go over those again. Number 1 is we've got to increase your price that you want to pay for a home. You have to accept that, hey, this is what it is, in this area at this price point, or we got to move further out. Move further out, because generally, most parts USA, most parts of the world, you move further out of town, you're going to get more for your money. And so I just have that simple of a conversation with them. And then I tell them or ask them, gosh, which of those would you like to do? Either number 1, we have to accept, hey, in Poway, California, at 800,000, this is what we get. Or we have to increase the purchase price, because if we go up to 1.2 million, then you're going to start to see those things that you want. Or we have to move further out of town and keep it at that 800,000. So instead of Poway, California, we're going to look more in Ramona, California. And when we do that, we're going to you're going to get more of what you want for that dollar. So which of those three would you like to do? And so when you start doing that, oh my gosh, you are going to start earning serious income. You're going to start earning it a lot faster because instead of working with a buyer and taking 9 months, 8 months, 7 months, 4 months, it's going to happen like this. And it's going to go from working with a buyer to basically going pending in 21 days or less. And I'm telling you, when I started doing this, gosh, 16 years ago now, it really revolutionized my life. It revolutionized my personal life. It revolutionized my bank account, my financial life, and it revolutionized my business life because I started having time again. And I wasn't having to spend so much time searching for perfection. Cool. Oh my gosh. If you want to learn all the steps on how to work with a buyer and all the steps on how to work with a seller, and in essence, start to add 300,000 of income to your bank account within 12 months, then click somewhere on this page and get signed up for my 3-day event, which I go over all of that and more. Okay, cool. In the next video, I'm pumped to go over the third part, which is the offer part. How to make an offer that stands out and how to make an offer that your buyers are happy with. Okay, until next time, see you then. Bye.